Good morning,
Hey guys.
New York City. I love your wig today.
What do you mean, New York City? We're not
New
located
York
in
City,
New York.
Jersey, Tri-State, Connecticut, East Coast, West Side,
What's going on, guys? This is still Diverted.
Yes. Oh, what a week it's been.
Very crazy.
So today, Bobbi Kristina, just some updates. You all know the story, but, you know.
Yeah, I'm
there's
sure
some
you
new
heard
stuff
them.
that has come out.
Bruce Jenner transitioning from man to woman.
From man to woman. He's not going from a bunch of men to one woman.
You know what's funny?
One man to one woman. And Mariah Carey's fantasy is looking like a nightmare.
In sweet fantasy, baby.
February 6th is still Diverted. Come on, let's do it! Yay! I want to be in the 90s music video.
This looks very 90s.
It does. They sampled this. Chris Brown, Tyga, Ayo, the Money More Problems video.
Yeah,
this is one of my favorite
exactly
songs of all time.
That was a sub. All my bitches got real hair. Like, you know, half of the chicks that's in that club with you do not have real hair. It's either a bunch of between extensions, weaves, lace fronts, wigs.
I like the song now. Chris Brown makes me feel very inappropriate. From like this to
Does
Loyal.
he really?
When his music comes on, because you know I don't go out like that. You know I stay in the house and I watch.
Nicki
you know,
makes me feel very nasty.
Nicki too. When I heard
very
that,
birdish,
that
and
only,
I'm already a bird.
When
so
I heard,
Nicki just
yes, you are. when I heard only the dirty version, because I heard it mad times before. When I heard the dirty version, I was like, ooh.
I never heard only the dirty version.
You haven't? I'll play it for you after. I mean, you can pretty much get. All right, Chris, Tiger, fall down. You can pretty much guess it, but the fact that like you actually hear her saying it, you're just like, ooh, that's gross. Sex and vaginas and eating asses like cupcakes. Oh my gosh, that's what she says.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she says some.
Eat my ass like a cupcake.
Yeah, exactly. So we look a little different today. We had a little bit of a facelift. Do you like? I like more.
He was like he'd been wanting to do like all gray for a long time.
No, yeah.
So I know you're happy that we finally did.
I am, because I hated the blue. I hated how it was working. But I don't know if I like the gray. Do you like it?
I don't know. I think it's gonna come along. We should pull up like our Wendy tickets and our Bravo tickets and
we don't have tickets from Bravo.
And our emails.
And childhood photos. But so far, I like it.
I think as we keep doing some shows,
it's a little contradictory. No, but it's a little bit weird that like this is here. Let me put my phone on silent.
And we do it in the morning.
Exactly. The fact that it's like 11 a.m. on Friday.
We do it in the morning.
But we know some of you all have lives. All of you all have lives, so you don't get to watch it until 6 o'clock at night anyway. So
you don't got live.
No, it's nighttime until summertime gets here.
You watch it so Diverted.
You have a life. Don't talk about my friends like that. All right, listen, so let's jump into it. What a week it's been. So,
right. Before I got here, guys.
Before you got here, yes.
Usually when I get here, I'm always wearing my jacket. I don't know why I don't take off my jackets because I feel like I'm going to step into lava in here. So, I'm just trying to stay warm and cozy. And I've been doing like a twist out lately ever since I took out my braids. But I was too lazy to do it this morning, so I'm going to do it here while we do the show.
Multitasking. And that's what happens when you're a mother. And speaking of mother, happy birthday! Honestly to you. Because I feel like the first birthday is for like the parent. Like, oh, thank God, I made it through this year.
That, yeah.
And then the birthdays after that is for the child.
Definitely.
But yesterday was Ashton's little turtle's first birthday. He has won.
It's funny because when
let's take a trip down memory lane. No, I'm just kidding. There's no package.
I was about to say, really, honestly. When I took him to daycare, he was crying so much, and
because he knew. He was like, "You're fucking leaving me on my birthday, you trifling heifer." That's what he said.
I was like, "What is wrong?" And they were like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't know." And he's fine. He was doing fine, since he's been there. And he was just crying, and I was like, "He must be having flashbacks." The last time.
Imagine every birthday you had a flashback of coming out of your mother's trap. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, that would be a nightmare.
I remember one time I was so mad at my mom on my birthday, and I was like, I don't care about my birthday. Why would I care about the day I came out of your vagina?
And she slapped you, right?
No, she didn't hear me.
Oh,
she would have slapped me.
She should slap you now. I'm gonna tag her. As soon as she get in the house.
Zeke.
Chapata. Working on my Spanish.
Here you go.
Anyway, no, but oh boy. So, what a week it's been. So this Bobbi Kristina,
poor baby,
it's not looking good for old girl. So here's her and her husband Nick. Oh, is his name Nick Gordon? I don't know why I keep calling him Nick Young. Who's Nick Young? Does Nick Young play ball? I think he's a basketball player.
I don't know.
Anyway, but here's her and Nick Gordon.
Excuse me.
And we all know,
I like her fat. Not fat, but everybody kept saying she was fat.
Yeah,
and
I know
I was
what
like,
you mean. A little thicker.
Yeah, because when she's like way too skinny, it looks like she's doing something she shouldn't be. But go ahead.
Well, allegedly that's the story. So, she was found Saturday morning in a bathtub face down. Reports saying that she was underwater for about 5 to 7 minutes. So,
my goodness.
You know, I'm pretty sure you all have heard the story, but quick recap. So they have they medically induced her into a coma. She's now out of the coma, and they're just waiting to see what's gonna happen. This is really distracting.
Is it really?
A little bit.
Go ahead.
They're waiting to see what's gonna happen to Bobbi Kris. So now many reports are coming out. At first they were saying no drugs were found in the house. They went back and did a second round,
and they found they
didn't say.
They didn't say
what they found. They just said the drugs were found in the house. And listen. That's so she was underwater for about 5 to 7 minutes. So that is saying even if she recovers from this, she'll never be back to where she was at before.
Where was she at before?
I mean, like mentally. Like she'll never be like as quick as she was before, just because.
Never?
Ever.
They said that?
Yes. Your face is a little dry here. No, like Blistex dry. No, so they said yeah. So she'll never be back to where she was at before. Cause you got to think, 5 to 7 minutes underwater, like not breathing. Like I can't even hold my breath for 30 seconds, let alone 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
So, now now all of this stuff is coming out of the woodworks. People are saying, the family's saying that her and Nick were never even married to begin with. So now when it comes to all the legal stuff and like the medical stuff.
Wait, she was never married?
They were never married. Like it was just,
like a ring on my finger.
Basically.
That big ass ring on her finger.
Yeah, that's Whitney's ring. But, wow. So they were saying that they were never married. So now Bobbi is in control of all of the
hospital bills.
Thank you. And it's just a sad story. And it's like the fact that it's so eerily similar to Whitney's story, how she passed, that it's just like.
And it's like 3 weeks.
Yeah, like it's
before her passing.
Yeah. And there was
I feel bad for her mom.
Whitney?
Yes, I do, and I know she's dead. Yeah. Duh. But it's still like my baby, like looking down at your child and she going through the same shit you going through. You know what I mean? Maybe it was the Whitney biopic that maybe wanted her to shut down and like because she was gaining the attention that she just got away from 3 years ago. Yeah. It could be a lot of things, but I don't know.
It's just crazy.
And it was crazy because the night before,
yes, you told me that.
She put up a picture and she looked fine. And the next day it was like, what the hell? And usually she doesn't post pictures.
I saw 2 pictures. So if you go to her Instagram, which first of all, it took me forever to find her Instagram. No. But if you go to her Instagram, because there was a picture that they had up on one of the magazine shows, whatever, where they said there was a picture that she put up and she was like, I think she said like on my own now and one of the captions or something like that. But now when I go to her Instagram, that picture's not there. So I doubt that, E! News would lie
because they knew
about
that
the
they
picture.
were going to relate. They were going to go back to that and refer to that. That's
so, so a little bit more back detail about the story.
Sad.
So these two, like I said, they aren't married. They're saying that Nick and Bobbi aren't married. And they're saying that they got into like a big fight, early on.
Her and her husband?
Early on in the week, and that she was sleeping upstairs, he was sleeping downstairs. So Saturday morning when he woke up, he went upstairs, I guess to see her, and that's when he found her face down in the bathtub. So she's face down in the bathtub. It's him, her, and this guy by the name of Max Lomas who was in the house. And at first I was like, okay, why do we care about Max? Like,
right. Who is he?
Yeah. Who is he? Oh, stop. We're working. Not while we're working. So, it's,
The day. The day.
It's Max, Bobbi, and Nick in the house. And at first I was like, why do we care about this Max character? But Max, was arrested like 2 weeks ago
For selling drugs.
For selling drugs, and he was arrested before for drugging his girlfriend. So now people are wondering, like, is this,
she's using drugs.
One of those kind of things.
She's using drugs.
And in Max's house, I had to pull down notes for this. They found 5 ounces of weed, a scale, and 1,000 baggies underneath his bed.
A weed?
No, 1,000 empty bags. So it's obviously this guy's a drug dealer.
Selling, right.
He has a scale. He has all of this weed, and he has 1,000 baggies. So it's just what it is. So they're waiting to see what's gonna happen with Bobbi Kris. Like I said, Bobbi has been at the hospital. She was in one Atlanta hospital. They moved her to another, and it's just a crazy, crazy story. And I'm just like, no.
Look at what it's doing to my face.
Well, why'd you put all that crap on your face for?
What did I put on my face?
Blistex.
You said it was dry right here.
Right here, not right here.
Oh.
So, oh well, lie on that sword.
No, it's not because I'm shiny though. It's just the light. Look, you like it.
It looks a little orangey.
You like looking light? Is that what it is? You can't accept Chicago?
Shut up. That's exactly what it is. Look, now I'm light too. We'll be light bright together.
Copying.
Anyway, so this Bobbi Kris, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a sad story.
I was just
and it's
say,
like it's not even nothing to say. And the people that are up on Twitter and all of these social media sites attacking her, and I'm just like, you're just as bad as the drugs themselves. Like it's just like obviously this girl has a problem. You sitting up here ridiculing is not going to do anything.
Attack her character. Like she is clearly still a child. She's
21.
She's clearly still a child. She's never really had to work a day in her life, and she's battling a lot, and I believe a part of that is from the entertainment and attention that was targeted towards the biopic, the Whitney Houston biopic.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that had a reason. It could have been a reason.
Maybe, but
a lot of people were bringing it back up.
But even the day after Whitney passed away, what's this child's name? Bobbi Kristina was rushed to the hospital. So it may be because of that, or just maybe because that this girl continually has a problem, and this is just one of the many times that the problem has now surfaced to where we don't know about it.
Right. I don't know. I gotta talk to her.
So
but let's go to another story.
Yes. Oh, and one last thing. They say because she's not present, they've been playing a lot of Whitney music at the hospital for her, trying to why are you making that face?
What the hell are they gonna do that for?
Because how else do you bring a person back to conscious? But I can't talk to you. But if you play music if you play something that's familiar, that's more likely to jog the person's memory. Why are you looking
I don't know, because I feel like y'all trying to jog the wrong memory. She's probably gonna feel like, oh, I heard this song and think about negative times. Like she's gonna wake up
or she's think about better times.
Y'all don't say this. I'm not playing the music for her.
Funny enough, though, they were playing The Greatest Love of All, and I was like, oh, that song still makes me cry. You ever heard The Greatest Love of All? That should get you all in your feelings.
Like, what if she wake up just to go back in the coma? Like, that's terrible.
Let's move on. I can't do it. So, Bobbi Kris, get better.
I love you,
We're
sis.
rooting for you. All right. So, Bruce Jenner. Did you
see that picture though? Okay, no. There is. Okay, you guys are looking at this picture, and I'm sure it could give you some type of, future.
Well, we've seen the pictures in the past before
of how he would look like if he was a woman. But I saw this picture.
Well, this is not the picture of him looking like a woman. This is a picture of him.
Of just him.
Yes.
No, but I'm seeing the transition based off of how I knew how he used to look.
Well, I mean, you kind of, because this has been like 6 months now that we've been looking at this. But first he had the blowout. Then he had the French manicure.
Did you? But the blowout picture
the
really
blowout was good, though.
Killed me. Yes.
I was like, yes.
I thought it was a lace front he had on. No, I was like, whoa. Like, he's really turning into a woman. Like, he's really doing this. And he was just getting, shot by paparazzi. His face was just like, not beat or anything, but it was just like natural. Pow. In the wind. Face.
Going with the wind fabulous. Real Housewives of OC.
Yes, I was like, wow, Bruce, like you're really into this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't judge him only because I feel like he's like 40 years of his life was dedicated to women.
More than 40. Bruce has got to be like 55 years old. Let's see how old Bruce Jenner is. Keep talking.
Well, between Courtney, Kylie, Kendall.
Well, Courtney is not his daughter.
But he still raised them.
Oh, okay, got you.
Courtney, Kendall, Kylie, what's the other one? Kim. I feel like I'm missing another one. Mm-hmm. And Kris.
You are, yeah, I just say you are, but I wasn't paying that much attention. But I was like, there's some names.
And Kris. And I feel like they've always been like
65.
the people to be so obsessed with beauty.
Yeah.
Even down from Courtney to Kendall. Like, you already see or is it Kylie?
I don't know those new Kardashians.
New Kardashians.
I don't, because they're not Kardashians.
The only new Kardashian that I see here is Bruce Jenner. And he is giving me a lot
I'm happy
of life.
for him, though.
Yeah,
the fact that
I can't knock
you had to think, he's been dealing with, possible, maybe not 64 years, because he's 65, but, I don't think you realize at birth.
So does he still like women, or...
See, that's the thing. And that's what nobody knows yet. Because even though he's transitioning, he could still transition and then just be a lesbian, or he could transition and then start dating guys. But I don't think he wants to date guys. I think he just wants to be a woman.
So a part of the transition is when somebody changes their penis to a vagina now?
Basically. They start taking hormonal pills.
So he's going to be transgender.
Yes, he's going to be a woman. But is he going to be a lesbian? Like, is he going to be a woman that loves women or a woman that loves men? I think a woman that loves women. Because if he was gay, that would be one thing. But the fact that he's like, because he's transitioning. So my whole thing is just like, if he was gay, first of all, he would have been with a man by now, in my opinion.
He was supposed to open up on Diane Sawyer. Did you see it?
Yeah, it didn't happen yet.
Okay.
Well, he's going like through the works now. So nobody will see him until the big vavoom.
So we really can't say much about this story except that we love him.
And that we know he's transitioning, yeah.
And we're not knocking it, but we just want to know, do you like dick?
Do you like dick?
Like, is this like, have you been living a lie?
I was not prepared for that.
Have you been living a lie all of your life? Have you been...
that's the weird thing.
You know what I mean?
Like, when do you... Because I know one person that's transitioned, like, in my personal life. But, like... We're in the same age group.
Right.
So we're like the same age. So I'm just like, you didn't have to wait his whole life to transition. But I'm just like, somebody like Bruce, I'm just like, do you realize this at 16 and then hold out until 65? Or do you realize
that's what I'm saying. I believe that the Kardashians have been like really influential in his life.
Oh yeah, you know what one thing though is the fact that he's transitioning, he's gonna have to be beat down every day. Because the fact that Kim Kardashian is like, I mean, not really your daughter, but like your daughter, like, you're gonna have to look done every day. Every day. That's a lot of pressure.
This is what I'm saying. Because in the sexist world that we live in, like, what kind of woman are you going to be? Are you still going to be the athletic woman?
Yeah.
Are you going to be the dainty woman? Are you going to be the princess? Are you going to be the person who likes to do makeup and shopping? Like, what kind of woman are you going to be?
Yeah. I don't know. It's
and we're
such an interesting thing.
His character doesn't give me woman at all. I don't see anything feminine about him.
Do you not?
No.
I always got a streak of femininity, but a little bit from Bruce. Just a little bit.
That sounds sexy.
Oh, you're welcome. But kudos to his mother and not his ex-wife. His mother said that she's basically like she's proud of him. And I'm just like, that's impressive. For somebody that's like 88 years old, like somebody that's older than the other side of old, the fact that she can like, be so, 2015 in her way of thinking. Right. Allegedly, Kris is in denial, but Kris is in denial about everything that doesn't involve her.
Right. I feel like Kris is going to try to make this about, herself. Yeah. Because he's going to have a docuseries about this.
Yes, there's going to be a reality show. A docuseries. Look at you trying to be like Oprah. Bye. Reality show.
He's going to have one, and I can't say I'm going to see it. I'm, like, looking out for it. But when it does come around, I'll be watching. Exactly.
I will definitely be watching.
I want to see...
You will know that we'll be watching.
Right, to see what's up. Because even after the divorce, it's not as if he was like, I'm transitioning.
Yeah, it was a little wild.
He was messing with Kris's best friend.
Yeah.
He was dating Kris's best friend.
Which is why I don't think he's
gay.
Exactly. I think if
but you know how
once
that
he
goes.
transitions, he'll be a woman that
you
wants
know
to
how
date
that
women.
goes. You know how that goes. So
no, I don't. Why'd that go?
How some men will date women, but they're really gay.
Oh yeah.
So,
the beard, the cover up, the mask.
We'll keep you guys updated on that.
We always do. All right, so your girl Mariah, you're on fire.
Oh God.
So Mariah Carey was
My
at a
baby.
concert in
My
Jamaica
baby.
this past weekend, and mother just needs to go sit down and feed them babies because this mess right here is not looking good. Take a look. So you're wondering what just happened? What did I see? So she's singing Fantasy.
She tried it. That's what we saw.
Don't know the words, lip syncing. Don't know the words, don't know the words, and don't know the words. I can sing Fantasy cover to cover with no track.
Listen,
I'm in heaven. But she's not ready for me though. She don't want me to do back for her though. Because I'm going to embarrass her in front of everybody.
I'm embarrassed. I was at work yesterday and...
Oh, look at you having a job. Tell us more. Tell us more. Wow.
My mom always tries to downplay it. Like, it's not work, it's an internship. But listen, let me tell you something.
If you ever done a hard internship, that's work.
Work is work. Like, you
call it what you want to call it.
You getting work and unemployment confused. It's two different things.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not making my money, but in the long run, I shall. But other than that, if I put effort into something, it's work. And I was listening to...
Shit, I call this work. I have to work. I gotta work. I can't come. And I'll be right here talking to y'all. Like,
I was listening to Always Be My Baby yesterday. And I was just like sneaking, looking at Mariah, typing up whatever I had to type up. And I'm just like, damn, yo, I really do miss her. Like, I miss her.
No, you miss her. You don't miss her. You miss her.
Yeah, I miss her.
The other girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Glitter. Rainbow.
Oh, not glitter. Not glitter.
Not glitter?
Glitter.
The glitter had
The movie?
No, the album.
Oh, I said the glitter movie was terrible.
No, I didn't even watch that movie.
Yeah.
But this Mariah,
it's sad.
She needs to go home to her children.
And this is when you need good friends. When you need good friends to pull you aside and say, listen, it ain't what it used to be. Get it together or get the fuck off the stage. And people are not ready to do that to Mariah because Mariah has a bunch of yes people around her. Problem. People are afraid of Mariah.
Problem.
And that's the problem. When you get to that point of, celebrityism, where people don't even have the balls, your own friends, to tell you that it's time to shut up and sit down. And she wants to do a residency in Vegas. I'm not going to see this in Vegas. Are you kidding me? No, ma'am. Not today. Not even tomorrow. And not the 3rd of July. None.
Oh, the 3rd of July.
None.
Between the, even the outfit changes and the accessories and her hair, too much blush. I feel like the appearance is not on point. She looks very sloppy. She's not
sloppy.
I feel like
it's
entertainers.
Embarrassing.
People think. Let me tell you something about entertainers. Now, and when I say entertainers, I'm talking about singers and rappers and
musicians.
I want to say musicians, but I know some musicians could be like people who play the saxophone and shit like that.
Okay, yes, that is a musician, baby.
Exactly.
There you go.
So let me stick to the anyway, the point is that I feel like this career doesn't last long. 20 years tops.
Yeah. 20
years tops. Actors, they could do it for the rest of their lives because sometimes they could play the old person, they could play the young person, they could play the school teacher, they could play the girlfriend, the boyfriend. I feel like actors, they could do it for a long time. You understand?
Or a longer time than musicians.
A longer time than musicians. I feel like her 20 years has cut off. Like, 5 years
and
ago.
It's not even about, because we were talking about this before the show. I didn't really think it's a 20-year thing. But it's just because I think sometimes you can get, not lucky, but you can be, even if your clock has run out, you don't have to sound like that. Like when Patti LaBelle jumps up and kicks off her heels and starts jumping around on the BET Honors, she don't sound like that.
Because Patti also rehearses.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. She already got too much going on. Between the divorce with Nick, she has the 2 babies.
Well, you gotta do something.
Like, you have to invest your money and learn to love. Don't you want to open up like a butterfly shop in New York City or something? Like you know what I'm saying? Don't you want to?
These girls still sound good. Turn your head. These girls right here. And no shade to my girls at SWP, but they have not made Mariah Carey money. Or Mariah Carey fame.
And they were beat. All of them. Their appearance, they all are insane.
They look good, they sound good.
And they always sound good.
Now, when it came out the BET Awards, like 10 years ago, when Alicia Keys brought them out with the girl tribute thing, they didn't look that beat then, but it's a new day, so don't come for Coco, Lily, and Taj.
Actually.
Taj was the only one that was in shape because she was dating Eddie George, the football player, but Coco was big, mama. But you look good now, so good for you. Good for you, Coco. You know, it's all love.
That's so funny.
But yeah, so it's time for us to go, I guess. But before I go, because you know I'm very greedy.
What'd you do?
So, Oreo has these new cookies. Red Velvet Oreos. As you can see, I already cracked open the pack 100 times. But I want you to try one.
No.
Try it.
I'm not eating that shit.
Try it. Eat it. Eat it. They're so good. Now, given Oreo tried it with this little pack. See how small this pack is? But what are you doing? Eat it.
I can't.
It's so good.
You know I'm on a diet. You know I'm trying to watch my weight and my figure.
So given the pack is a little small, they're good though. If you like red velvet, you're gonna like it. Isn't the cream delicious?
You know I'm not crazy about cake.
But tell me it don't taste like red velvet.
It tastes just like red velvet.
Velvet. It tastes just like velvet. The cream though, the bee's knees.
He loves Oreos. He loves chips. He loves red velvet.
I don't fucking love chips. What are you talking about?
He likes.
I actually never eat chips.
You know what? Yeah, that's a lie. But he does like shit like this.
I love sugar.
And I just.
And I'm telling you all
I can't.
These is crack.
Listen, it's like literally 2 a.m. right now. And
what are you lying for? So
I just can't. I can't do this. It's gonna give me a headache.
Just eat it.
The sugar is gonna give me a headache. Stop, Dad.
Eat the cookie anime. Eat the cookie anime.
Stop. I'm gonna call Mom.
Oh, it matches your nails. That's why you should eat it.
No, maybe I should be the spokesperson. Oreo.
Yeah, it's just like the rest of these fake Hollywood people. Talk about Beyonce. I love Pepsi. Beyonce, you don't drink no fucking Pepsi.
She damn sure
don't drink no Pepsi.
She be drinking water from Uchikaka land and shit.
Uchikaka.
That's what water with cinnamon and fucking. She be like, she don't drink nobody's Pepsi.
And on that note, it is time for us to get out of here. So we'll talk to you all next Friday.
Eat an Oreo.
It'll be our special Valentine's Day show. What'll be special about it? Nothing. But it will be the day before Valentine's Day. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Take care.
Bye. The joke,
the celebrities,
the foolery,
the diversion.
Still Diverted every Friday right here on our Facebook page.
Make sure you like us on Facebook at Still Diverted.